As we reported, several of the contracts for the government's quarantine isolation facilities were paid even without the required signatures of Civil Defense Administrator Charles Esteves, Certifying Officer Marie Kanga, Attorney General Even Camacho, BBMR Director Lester Carlson, and the governor. Emails obtained by way of FOIA requests indicate the governor's legal counsel, Hai Hyun, was in charge of negotiations and was seeking FEMA reimbursement. That, however, changed after contracts went unsigned. Esteves telling KUAM that he didn't sign them because he wasn't part of the procurement process, which is part of his job responsibility. Ultimately, on May 8th, the governor submitted a memorandum to DOA Director Ed Byrne, citing her Title X superpowers, allowing her to suspend rules and regulations, and ordered him to pay out the invoices to the quarantine isolation facilities, even though the contracts weren't signed. Additionally, a budget breakdown from BBMR indicated that $4 million in CARES Act funding would be set aside to pay for mandatory quarantine protocols. Senator James Moylan says he'll be seeking answers as to how this happened and why proper procurement procedures weren't followed.
I'm feeling that the situation was at a rush, and things were at their point at Adaloop needed to do what they must have to do.
Right.
And just put that aside and ran forward with it.
But now it appears the government is running back to following proper procurement protocols as purchase orders and contracts were signed, this time for the new quarantine facilities that opened this week at the Wyndham Garden and Hotel Santa Fe. According to Senator Moylan, by following the proper procurement protocols, there are not only records of what happened, but accountability as well.
And so we can achieve that because contractually, by contract, right, when somebody comes in to audit this, how is OPA going to audit something? Show me your contract, because they're going to read and review. Nobody signed this. This is nothing I can audit. Therefore, nothing is there for me to give an opinion on other than you should have signed a contract. So that's where we, as I believe, as elected officials, must listen to the classified employees' advice, and that they're advising us as their duty, the proper way to perform the law.
The oversight on procurement scheduled for Thursday, 5 p.m. You can watch it streaming live on the legislature's YouTube channel. For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.